This is the quintessential tourist trap. Down just for the fun of it. We're going to wander down one side and turn around and come back to the other. So I don't die getting hit by a motorcycle. And every other vehicle that chooses to come down through here. It's probably Beetlejuice. Various confections. It's not just for tourists, it's for housewives and so forth who buy some of the little gewgaws to embellish their home or various kinds of celebrations. Alley I could quite easily get lost in. A mosque for the locals to use. Namaste. And beads. And beads and other things. Faux jewelry. Bangles. Namaste. He probably sleeps here during the night. This is his home. Over to the... Oh, look at these beautiful ribbons. So if you're making your own clothing, or who knows how women use all these different things. Pottery found all over Asia as well as the rest. You can wander these for hours, I can. And maybe this is the motivation that women have anywhere in the world. Some of the side alleys. What's always fascinating is to wonder, how do these people make any money when they all sell somewhat the same things? Is it the ideal combination they've somehow cobbled up compared to their competitors? Bricks in addition to scarves or probably mixes for various kinds of foods. Our man does repairs.
Yeah. Just press the button.
Currently is the Jain Temple. Dating back to the first Mughal times. I think that's around 500 AD. Looks like homes above it. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if that's how they paid for their continued existence, was to sell out space above the temple. This doesn't at all look like a temple. Except that it's far, far too ornate to be somebody's front entrance. Or is it? Well, that this really is the entrance to the temple. More the look of a temple, but I have absolutely no idea what it is. It's pretty. White marble facing. There's a sad iron of monumental size that this lady wields. And it's probably filled with charcoal to give it the heat, yeah. And a little bit of water here to give the steam, which she sprinkles on. You speak English? In English we call this a sad iron, you know, so much work. But notice what an excellent job she does with that iron. Shukriya, namaste. Is the temple, and I've had my suspicions that it's not, a very pretty, elegant entryway. Particularly the doorway, eh? I wonder what it was like in the original day. Was it painted? Was it painted many colors? Coins. This way, we're at a Y intersection. It branches off here and then goes off down through here. But I'm going to turn around at this point. You can see it seems to go almost indefinitely down that food market. God has got the traffic. He has to work pretty hard to sell something. Notice he's got some smoke on there to keep the flies away. Beads. Very tiny beads. We'll go down here and take a quick look. And notice it ranges way, way down there. My guess is that all of these alleys lead to other shopping areas or shopping alleys. For the rickshaws, you get behind them as they plow through the crowd. Of course, if you're following a woman, it's even better. Nobody hits a woman. Street food. As well as another small mini market. Remember, packed behind these shops and above these shops are all kinds of either warehouses or probably more likely hovels, places where who knows what the density is. The bastards that power these bicycle rickshaws. There's a book in China, a famous book called Rickshaw Man, that really describes the agony of that job. Contest between, look at this poor bastard. My best day, I couldn't have pulled off what he's doing, I don't imagine. Don't have to guess too hard to imagine what level in the caste system these bicycle rickshaw guys are. If they're not on the bottom, they're damn close to it. Dogs have immunity from the chaos. This is his piece of cardboard, and goddamn it, nobody steps or drives on it. Frames for a family photo album. Main Street, if you can call it that, and I'm going to work my way left back up to Chandi Chowk in the hopes that I can find the Violi or the stepwell that's up. It looks like just some spicy packaged food. Oh, potato chips. Notice the flies all over everything. Wonder what that drink is. Tequila? Remember, that's how Asia stores its wealth. Girls going back and forth in a richer what class they're in. At least you can get a pretty good guess. Tinware, I think. Although it looks somewhat like crystal. No? But look at the filigree work. You've got it really bad. Someone else walks by, or at least tries to. I saw one man or on his two hands and one knee. He even had thick leather pads for his hands that functioned like hooves, if you will, of an animal. Another local grocery. Where we are now off the main drag is all electrical, everything electrical, and anything that can be slightly associated with electrical. Of course, there's something surgical there. You'll notice all down here. Notice how far down you can see. As far as I can see, it's all electrical. And it smells like the pollution is a little bit stronger here. Look, you can see way down there, like smelling there in the way of food is pretty popular and a safe place to eat. If I knew what it was and felt like trying it, mainly because there's lots of people there. Cross street that goes down to the main street, which is Chandi Chowk. Again, it's all electrical stuff all back in there. You can see coils of wire wrapped in paper. If you know what you're looking for, like any other place in this part of the world, you can find it. Just gotta know where the hell it is. A bunch of egg dealers, and they're not refrigerated. So what are the tomatoes for? This is where I had my haircut, and I had a massage from this man, and this man gave me a very fine haircut. You can see I look incredibly young now. I have to fight women off, but I will try hard. So thank you very much, the owner. He's laying in a new flagstone walkway after it was torn up. The child's just playing in the same sand that he's working.